Have you ever stared at your phone, knowing no one's going to call? You walk into your own house and you feel like a stranger in it. Like life just moved on without you. That's not just loneliness, that's helplessness. And if you're over 40, it creeps in fast. One moment you're juggling a career, a family, a social life. The next, the calls slow down, the invites stop, and suddenly it's just you. The brutal truth, the longer you stay in this feeling, the harder it is to break free. And if you don't fight back now, this could be your new normal. See, studies show loneliness increases your risk of early death by 26%. But helplessness, that's what keeps you trapped in it. You don't just feel alone, you start believing that nothing will change, that no one cares, that it's too late to fix it. But let me ask you this. What if everything you need to turn this around is already in your hands? Who knew? Now stay with me because today, we're getting into all of these things. The brutal truth about helplessness versus loneliness, how to spot the invisible ways that keep you stuck, and the 3-step no BS plan to break free. Starting right now, today, because waiting won't fix this. You have to move, friends. You have to move. So let's get into the trap that you just never see coming. What's really happening? Think of loneliness like a locked room. You can still, what, knock on the door? Knock, knock, knock. But helplessness, that's when you believe the key doesn't exist. See, loneliness says, no one's here. No one's here. Helplessness says, there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. And let's be real, if you're over 40, you've seen people disappear, right? Kids grow up, friends get busy, relationships they shift, and one day you wake up and you realize that the world didn't stop. But somehow, friend, you did. Let's go over signs that you may be stuck in helplessness. See, you tell yourself, no one wants to hear from me. That's far from the truth. You scroll through your phone, but you never initiate. You don't text first. You don't call first. You just assume that no one wants to hear from you. Then you start assuming that it's too late to fix your social life. And that's absurd, friend. You got to stop that. You got to stop. See, you've been making plans that are stopped at this point, right? Because what's the point? That's what you're thinking, friend. You have to stop. This is how isolation wins. It doesn't happen overnight. It actually tricks you into accepting that this is your reality. So the longer you wait, the harder it is to escape. Second section. See, this 3-step survival plan is going to get you through. So I want you to A, write it down. B, try it because it'll work for you. So in the first step, I want you to right now pick up your cell. Mine is charging, but pick up your cell and start texting. Texting someone. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel like it. I'm talking right now. Pick up your phone. Scroll. Stop on one name that you of a person that you may have not talked to for years and type this. Hey, I was just thinking about you, and hit send. It's that simple. That's it. It's that simple. That's your first punch back at helplessness. And before your brain actually starts feeding into excuses, they're busy. So what? They won't answer? Maybe, but what if they do? I don't want to bother them. Connection is not a bother, it's survival. Loneliness ends the moment you stop waiting for someone to reach out first. Step 2, break the isolation loop. So you've trained yourself to expect nothing. Now we change that today. Make a micro move today. That's the goal. Not next week, today. Take a walk in a new place. Go to a coffee shop and sit for 10 minutes and say hello to the first stranger you see. I do it all the time. So if they're passing by, I'm like, hey, hello, I'm T. How are you? Why you're doing that? Because isolation is a habit. And breaking habits start really small. Step 3, rebuild your circle, even if it feels like it's too late. It's never too late. Look, no one's saying you need a brand new best friend by Friday. Okay, the reality of that happening is like slim to none. But here's what you can do. You can join something that forces engagement, a group, a class, a volunteer event, like picking up trash if you see it on the side of the road. You want to reconnect with old friends, even if it's awkward? Great, go for it. Stop saying no to invites. I'm one of those people, I will not hold you. I say no to everybody. They invite me, I say no. They invite me, I say no. Even if I don't feel like going, sometimes I'll just go for the sake that I probably said no the last 10 times. But the truth, people want connection. They just assume you don't want it. So the question is, are you willing to show up? Drop a fire emoji in the comments if you've ever felt stuck between loneliness and helplessness. If you're fighting back, let's talk about it in the comments, because you're not alone. Now, do me a favor, close your eyes, close them tight, and imagine this. Picture it. 5 years from now, where are you going to be? If you do nothing, what changes? Nothing. If you take one small action today, what changes? Everything. Because loneliness is a feeling. Helplessness, friends, that is a choice. So here's your true moment. Are you staying in the trap? Or are you going to be up there fighting your way out? What's one small move you're making today to break free? Drop that in the comments, because I, of course, want to hear from you. We're friends. We're connecting on a deeper level. We have work to do as a collective. So if you're ready to break out of this and you are ready to start building an unshakable confidence and resilience after 40, baby, check out the next video. You do not want to miss it. Until next time, keep on sipping and turning those lemons into gems.